when the point comes and you think about going home, it's not an easy day. Some days are better, some days are worse. So your teammates keep motivating you. Sometimes I go to the training center and I don't feel like shooting 300 arrows a day. So I start just chatting with the guys, and just with chatting or joking around, my motivation comes back. I don't have to do anything, just talk about them, talk about archery, talk about anything. And I start shooting just 50 arrows, so maybe 100. And I look at the watch and like, oh, it's 6 p.m. and I shot 300 arrows. I didn't thought in the morning I could do it, so that's a big point. I'm Max, I'm 26 years old and I started archery back in 2004. And since then I shot most of the international competitions, and leading up to this year with my first individual medal in a World Cup, and fell short of competing in the Olympics. So, yeah.
So describing your setup now a little bit, what are the elements of why you feel like that works for you or works for your shooting or helps you shoot better?
I went for the setup because the point of mass is a little bit lower, so my sight stabilizer is a little bit lower too. And I don't like it if the bow is too front heavy. I think it pulls too much on my hand because my pressure point is really low in the grip. And I like the feeling of the center of mass a little bit to the back, a little bit more to the riser. So I'm going for a little bit of, I try to get the sight pretty stable on the target. But I don't like the feeling if it's hovering too much, if it's like staying automatically in the middle. I like if it's pulling like in one direction a little bit, just pulling a little bit down, so I have to work for it, just to push on the handle and work for the pressure in the left side. It's helping my technique, because if it's too easy to aim in the middle, I'm getting a little bit lazy, I'm waiting for the clicker just instead of really working for it. And that's the point I'm going for that.
Well, there was a chance there to level up in this set. He didn't quite make it, and things have turned around.
2012, I got a big shoulder injury from the biceps, how it's connected to the shoulder. And I had to pause for half a year and to come back and have the motivation to start nearly from scratch again. And so it was mentally pretty challenging, but I powered through it. And it was a big motivation point here, because when the decision fell that I'm not going to the Olympics, I was pretty devastated, because I thought I had it. I thought I was the guy to take to the Olympics, because it wasn't connected to any specific results. So our coach just decided who should go, and I thought I had the upper edge, but I didn't. And yeah, I was pretty down. For the next, I think, 6 weeks, I don't have any motivation at all. But yeah, I remembered in 2012 that the hard work pays off, and for every challenge that comes, I'm good prepared.
Every shot for now has been low. You don't need
Everyone heard the coach there, Nicola. Every shot has been low. It's every shot in the 10 for Weckmueller. Needs an 8 to win and make the gold medal match. He's hit the 9, possibly a 10. But what a performance from Maximillian Weckmüller from Germany. He has had a brilliant tournament here in Lausanne, and the determination demonstrated in that final, in that semi-final I should say, is incredible. 2-0 down.
We're always training, we're always trying to shoot better, we're always trying to compete well and have great finishes. But those are very open to interpretation as far as what people want to take from them. But if you could kind of communicate a message or by your shooting, or what you want people to take away from your shooting or your country's shooting, what would that message be?
I think again it will be the the thing we have going in the team. Like, we compete a little bit, but also motivate each other and work as a team, just learning from each other, motivating each other, and just, I think we as a whole team, we just work very well together. And I think sometimes you see this in the medal matches, but in the qualification round or in the practice at home, you don't see it, and that's something I'm very proud of in our team. And maybe the world has to see it more often, what we do back at home every day. And because what you do every day at home is what gets you the result, and the media or most of the people just watch the competition and see the results, but not what's the work for it.